So, like any good kid, my childhood was spent playing Pokemon, wanting to be a dog walker when I grew up, and being glued to Cartoon Network. So by the time middle school rolled around, I learned what an internet was, creepypastas were a thing, and oh boy howdy, let me tell you, I love anything scary or creepy. So when I found out what creepypastas were, ooh, and then I found out they had theories about my favorite cartoons, bon appetit. Man, I love those things so much. I dove headfirst into that rabbit hole. But looking back, what the Let's look at the list. There was Winnie the Pooh characters represent a different mental illness. Ash is in a coma and Pikachu is his pet mouse. Rugrats are all dead and Angelica is psychotic. Finn is in a coma and Jake was his pet dog. Real original. V at Aunt Eddie cul-de-sac is purgatory. Teletubbies. And Care Bears are Nazi experiments gone wrong. Okay, I made that last one up, but it sounds more original than a kid in a coma. My point is, these make me mad, mostly because I look back and realize how cringy I was for believing in these so much. And I look back and I remember telling people about these and trying to explain to them how they worked. Oh God. So for those that don't know, a lot of these follow 3 to 4 simple rules, and a lot of these feel like the make your own character generators where you just like So step 1 is explaining their crazy world into our real world. This usually involves them being in a coma, death, failed experiments, or mental illness. Step 2. Explain some of the obscure facts of the world, applying the filter you added from step 1. Why can Jake stretch? Finn's in a coma. Why can the fish talk in SpongeBob? Is it because it's a cartoon? No, it's because it's a nuclear bomb testing site. Alright, cool. So that sets up the framework. Now all you have to do is fill in some dark details, maybe a tragic backstory, and bam, you got yourself a dark theory. I know I love dunking on these, but I know people really like these shows and they like trying to rationalize how they could be real just for toots and giggles. And I really can't give these writers too much crap. They were probably the same age as me, liking the same shows as me, and were probably aspiring writers. Believe it or not, this is how a lot of writers start out, usually taking an established world and adding onto it, making a fanfic. I mean, heck, look at 50 Shades of Grey. That was a fanfic of Twilight. So I mean, hey, props to them. I've never written anything good, but I just hate it so much because I cringe at myself. And that's really it for today. Tell me what you look back and cringe at. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This channel is new and it's grown, so anything you do helps us out. I'm Goopy. Don't forget to do something nice today. Peace. Buzz was an American hero. He worked for Star Command Army and had been recently promoted to Staff Sergeant. While deep in space, Buzz's ship was pulled into a wormhole caused by his arch nemesis, Commander Zurg. He awoke to find himself still trapped into his own ship, all intact and still in his suit. He tried to escape but realized he was imprisoned, bound by wires. This would be the first day of Buzz's new life. Cast away into another dimension from Zurg's wormhole, Buzz was no longer human. Buzz is now a toy.